Good afternoon. So today in presentation, I'm discuss about the Macbeth as a tragic hero. These are the personal information and these are the table of content. Let's start with the introduction. So Macbeth tragedy is a five-act play by William Shakespeare. Macbeth was first published in 1620, but Macbeth is one of William Shakespeare's most famous tragedy, believed to have been written around 1606. It tells the story of Macbeth, a Scottish general whose ambition is sparked by a prophecy from three witches that he will become the king of Scotland. Encouraged by his wife, Lady Macbeth, and his own growing desire for power, however, his ambition leads him down a path of guilt and further violence, eventually causing his downfall. So here are some information about the William Shakespeare. So William Shakespeare, Shakespeare's time around the 1564 to 1660 is considered one of the greatest playwright and poet in the English language. His work have had a profound and lasting impact on literature. Shakespeare wrote 39 plays, 154 sonnet, and a variety of poems during his lifetime. His plays are categorized into tragedy, comedy, and history. So I'll discuss about the Macbeth as a tragic hero. So Macbeth throughout the play is present as one about the ordinary beings, and as such he fulfilled the basic requirements of the tragic hero. Macbeth as a tragic hero is different from the Hamlet, Othello, and Lear, who retained their godness till the end. Indeed, no other tragic hero of his has Shakespeare display of much understanding of the complexity of human nature as he has done is portraying the characters of Macbeth. So here Macbeth is a different from the Hamlet, Othello, and Lear because Macbeth tragic flaw because has tragic flaw because of his ambition. So next, Macbeth's tragic flaw, ambition. Macbeth's ambition is the core of his tragic downfall. According to Vinci Booth, in Macbeth as a tragic hero, Shakespeare presents Macbeth a fundamental good and noble man, admired for his bravery and loyalty to King Duncan. However, Macbeth's ambition override his moral compass. The witch's prophecy acts as a castly, awakening his latent desire for power. Booth argued that Shakespeare's plays almost impossible demands on his dramatic skill to depict Macbeth as a character who remains sympathetic despite his moral failures. Shakespeare carefully constructs Macbeth's downfall by emphasizing the consequences of unstrained ambition. Once he chose to murder Duncan, Macbeth became increasingly consumed by paranoia and guilt. His ambition blinds him to the long-term effect of his action, leading it to further atrocities such as the murder to Banquo and Macduff's family. Second was the fate versus free will, a battle for control. The tension between fate and free will is central to Macbeth's story. The witch's prophecy introduced the concept of fate, but Shakespeare complicates the narrative by showing Macbeth actively choosing to fulfill the prophecy through murder. Booth highlights that Macbeth's downfall is not solely dictated by fate. His decision, driven by ambition and fear, play an equal significant role. And so Macbeth was a free will because which is not which is said that you become a king, but not said that how he become a king. But here Shakespeare killed King Duncan because he was a free will. He was no I think that he was not controlled by witches because says that become the king but not how he become king. The witches never explicitly tell Macbeth to kill Duncan. They merely predict his future as king. Booth suggests is ambiguity forces the audience to consider whether the witches are instrument of fate or reflection of Macbeth's desire. Lady Macbeth's influence further demonstrates the complexity of free will as the manipulates Macbeth into the acting on his ambition. Scholars like A.C. Bradley argues that Shakespeare's tragedy depicts characters courting between destiny and agency. In Macbeth, the tension between the force creates a dramatic conflict, and the heightened heightened the tragedy. Third is the influence of Lady Macbeth. Lady Macbeth is the key figure in Macbeth's moral design. Intentionally, she embodies strength and determination, mocking Macbeth's hesitation to act. Would discuss her role as both a partner and a instigator. As she challenged his masculinity and urged him to seize the throne. Lady Macbeth's famous line, "Screw your courage to the seeking place," illustrate her unrelenting pressure on Macbeth to act against his better judgment. However, her strength Detriot as a guilt consumed her. Booth notes that while Lady Macbeth initiates the plan to murder Duncan, she cannot suited the emotional tone. Her descent into madness contrasts with Macbeth's growing ruthlessness, highlighting the diverging response to the guilt and ambition. Lady Macbeth's influence underscored theme of gender dynamics and power. Her manipulation of the Macbeth reflects the societal expectation of masculinity, while her eventual breakdown reveals the psychological cost of transgression. So, Macbeth's information from hero to tyrant. Macbeth's journey from a celebrated hero to a despised tyrant is a hallmark of Shakespeare's tragedy. Booth emphasized the challenge Shakespeare faced in maintaining Macbeth's humanity despite his moral decline in the play's early age. Macbeth is portrayed as a loyal warrior who bravely wins Duncan's admiration. However, his unhacked ambition and moral weakness lead him to betray those values. Both points out that Macbeth's transformation is marked by increasing isolation. His paranoia aligns him from allies while his training instill fear rather than loyalty. Macbeth's descent is complete when he becomes desensitized to violence, reflected in his reaction to Lady Macbeth's death. She should have died hereafter. Macbeth's tragic reflect the instructive power of ambition and the consequences of the moral corruption. His entire nobility makes his downfall all the more poignant, fulfill Aristotle's definition of tragic hero. Here are the conclusion. Macbeth is a tragic hero, provide a nonsense understanding of the key themes in a Shakespeare tragedy, particularly focusing on fate, free will, and transformation. While the witch's prophecy introduced the while the witch's prophecy introduced the idea of fate, Booth emphasized that Macbeth's downfall is shaped more by his own free will and conscious choice than by predestined forces. Lady Macbeth's role as a catalyst is a pivotal. She manipulates Macbeth's hesitation by questioning his masculinity, spurning him. Here are the references, and thank you. Now you are free to ask the question.
Kumkum, my question is for you. How does Lady Macbeth contribute to the tragic downfall of Macbeth? Is she also a tragic figure in the play?
Yes, so Lady Macbeth is I think that main character to downfall of Macbeth, because when he write a letter to Lady Macbeth, so Lady Macbeth insist him to murder King Duncan.
So, Kumkum, my question is that could Macbeth still be considered a tragedy without the presence of the witches and their prophecies?
So no, I think that not, because when Macbeth made witches before when he not before he not think that he become the king, but when witches can do prophecy, after that he was very ambitious of to become the king. So I think that prophecies without which is his prophecy, he not become ambitious. So